kitchen here. I still have this will come down here eventually. My children are all learning the states and the countries and they'll know these. So I might put this downstairs and then, I don't know, because I have to keep my big giant garbage can here because I tried doing a normal sized trash can in the kitchen and that just did not work for our big family. I was emptying it like 3 times a day. So my husband said he would make me like a butcher block table. I'm thinking maybe putting like a coffee station with some cute things in the wall. I'm just not sure yet. We have the refrigerator that doesn't match in here because we moved in here. This was here. We bought the new stove, but we need to replace the microwave and the refrigerator so that it matches. So we're wondering if we should get 2 refrigerators like right there, you know, like the old school ones that have, I think they have more room, but I could be totally wrong, where it's the top opens and the bottom one opens. So we're thinking maybe we should do 2 of those versus one big one. We're not really sure. So that'll be something that we will look at doing. I don't know if that's a bad view right here at the window. Okay. So the kitchen wise, we have, I do have Kleenexes because everybody's nose is running, a candle burning, but that's not a usual thing. Again, just for smell. And then I set up a coffee station for the first time in my life. So I have my coffee pot, and then this is my water bottle that I use. I love these water bottles. Walmart, they keep your drinks cold forever and a day. I always keep it on the counter and fill it up every morning unless I drink it all, and then it lasts forever. I think it's 24 hours with ice in it. This is my little stand that I put my phone on that my husband made me. And then we have our little coffee station. I got this sign. It says this house has a whole lot of Jesus, a whole lot of chaos, and runs on a whole lot of coffee. So this has all my coffee. It's got my teas in it here, some nutmeg, cinnamon, raw sugar, coffee creamer. This is my friendship tea. It's so good. I think I have the recipe on my blog. This is a really good, my pastor's wife gave us this at Christmas, and it's so yummy. I put my peppermint tea bags in here, regular coffee here, and then we made some donut muffins yesterday, so that is why this area is all good. And then we sink, obviously. This is where we put all our dishes after we're done washing everything. And so that cupboard's kind of bare. I wasn't sure. I didn't want to put anything there because there's always dishes on that counter. And then I just made these things out of mason jars and twine and stuck my spoons in it because I didn't have anything in my counter at first. And then I realized like there's nothing, like I was looking up decorations on Pinterest and I realized like what can I put on my countertop? It's like just more things. And so I thought, what if I just put my spoons out? It is nice to be able to grab and just use them when I'm cooking in that. But for me, it was like, my husband's like, wow, I didn't think you really like having things out, honey. And I said, I know, it's like a stretch for me, like seeing all that coffee over there in that little area. Yeah, that's a lot for me. I feel like I want to put it away. But I'm learning to like leave it out so it has something on the counter, otherwise it's empty. So I did that for this. I'm cooking dinner right now, so we got Sloppy Joe's cooking for dinner. I bought this thing on Amazon. I think they sell it at Sam's Club, and it had a handle on the top, but I took mine off so that it would fit under my kitchen cabinets. And then I bought this, Hobby Lobby. These are fake flowers because I don't keep things alive very well in my home, and so just to hold some fruit. We've got our little candy jar here, and this is my favorite jelly belly beans. I keep them in there, usually the little ones, if they do well with something, they finish their school, or maybe they're not drinking much water, so I say, okay, if you drink your whole water bottle, you get 1 jelly belly or something like that. It's not a whole lot, but it's just enough because they're a favorite to eat. So, and then this is our school area. I keep all of our library books in the corner there, and then this little basket here with all of our school papers. So everything stays here. Nothing gets lost because our bookshelves are downstairs. Everybody's screaming. So this works well. And then we have some cookies we made there. So here is my drawer. So this is I bought these. They're bamboo things, and they slide out. See how they smush together? And they adjust to your drawer size. So I really like these. So this we always use these for clothes and bags and stuff like that. So literally forks, spoons, and knives. That's it. That's what we use. My other drawer is going to laugh because there's literally nothing in it. Yay, cutting boards. That's it. I don't have anything in this drawer. So we did put a rolling pin in there because I didn't know where else to stick it for now. We only use that once a year. This drawer has some of our paper stuff. Keep my paper. I took some bags that I had in my pantry and stuck them in here. I probably should put this in the other bag, the thing with this, but it doesn't matter. That works that way. And our corner cupboard here, I put all of our appliances, and so this works to have our toaster on it, our waffle maker, part of my food processor, and then the bottom has crock pot and let's spin it around, blender, another food processor because mine was kind of getting yucky, so I bought a new one. Well, I don't really love the blue one, so I don't want to get rid of the older one, and then an air popper for our popcorn. So those are those cupboards. These cupboards down here are more of my breakable things. We don't have a whole lot of breakable things in the kitchen, but I do have some. So this one I keep just rare stuff that I don't usually use that much, like a gravy boat, butter dish, some platters. I got some beautiful dishes from some friends. And then, so this is the cupboard I don't usually go into. And then we keep our mixing bowls all back here stacked. Our bread pans, I love our small ones I found. Our glass dishes, I bought 2 of these. I only used 1, but I see the need for more. And our other cake pans over here. And then we got our plastic cupboard. I keep my Tupperware in here. These are all our deli containers I use for pretty much everything, and our lids I keep in here. So these are the lids for there. Okay, then under my sink here I have, these are little sponges and things, Magic Eraser, that I don't use too often. But it's great having this under my sink because it kind of keeps it hidden, which is nice. And my things under here, I keep our trash bags, our grocery bags for our bathroom trashes, things like I don't use, like a bottle brush and a grater, a big brush. Here we keep our stuff that I use for the shower and bathroom. And this is my cabinet full of cleaning supplies. So this looks beautiful. I don't usually use dishwashing crystals at all, but I had this box for a very long time while the bottom got all hard, so I couldn't get it out. So I had to rip it open so I could scoop out the crystals that I did have. So it works. And I have all my cleaners in there. Our drawers over here. This is like our, I guess, a junk drawer you would call it, but it keeps screwdrivers, so I have to go downstairs. A light for my girls to go out to the chickens. This is just like a patch for our pool. Cords for chargers, little tools. These are our batteries and our rechargeable thing. This is tape for wrapping packages. That's the top to my thing over here that I was showing you that I took off. So I wanted to make sure I didn't want it before I threw it away. Thus it's in there. And then I have a drawer for towels and washcloths. There's a towel in the washcloth drawer. See, it's a good time to organize. Washcloths. And then this is like the steam mop and rags. And then up on top, right by my dishwasher, because this is where we put all of our dishes, I use those microfiber towels, the drying pads, I put those here. And most everything goes back in this cupboard. It's all plates, bowls, and our cups. So we like the restaurant quality cups, nice and sturdy, not breakable. So that's there. Up on the very top is candles, because it's kind of a short shelf and I didn't really use it, so I left up, like, that person before left me some samples of paint and my candles, things like that. So that's where I keep those up on the top. And the other cupboard over here by the coffee is the coffee cups. So we keep all of our, these my husband really likes to drink from, so I leave them over here because he likes them all in one area. And then coffees, these my husband and son take to work. These are all our coffee cups here. This side I keep my coffee filters, paper towels, because you never know if you need those. All my extra tea. These are just water bottles. And then I have big giant light bulbs back there and up on the top. And then over here is extra coffee and creamer. So kind of random. I guess it's not perfection, but this is about realness, right? And then down here, this drawer I have, this is kind of the extra spoon drawer. So in here, because whatever doesn't fit in here is right here. So it's my measuring cups, cookie scooper, beater, can opener. I know it's not perfect, but I probably would get one of those wooden drawer organizers like I have in the other side that pull out for here eventually, in time. And then on the bottom is, we keep all of our muffin tins, and then we keep all of our pans. They usually all stand up, but I've been using them, so they're all down there. And then this one has my hot pads and all my stuff like that to right next to it, the stove. And then the bottom here is my pots. We keep all of our, some put away dishes. This goes down here. Along with, I have 2 of my big pots. These ones here, they're like this. I really like these. I got this one actually. I got all these for $15 and I absolutely love it. I paid a lot more for the other one. They're like chicken fryers, but this was really nice. And then the corner cupboard here is our can cupboard. So that's that stuff. Over here is our spices and miscellaneous kind of cupboard. I just keep things in there that we could use. This, you're gonna laugh, this is like my hide the food cupboard. This is the cupboard that I put things in that I'm gonna use for baking and I don't want anybody to touch. So like there's chocolate chip cookies up there. There is some candy bars for s'mores. In the middle is my baking supplies, more like my cocoa grapeseed oil, which is really good. My girlfriend told me about that and I really like that. And then pecans I use for baking. The bottom one is full of things like we're gonna make a healthy snack mix with dried fruit. That's where all that stuff is. So Usually I put snacks in there. That's what's in there now because I'm probably down to my groceries. This one again has got, laugh at these cupboards, my kombucha on the bottom. And then I hide Vernors. Yes, I hide Vernors. I'm from Michigan, and whenever you're sick, you drink Vernors. Down here, it's very hard to find Vernors. And so my husband's brought home the Canada Dry, I think it's called, or just regular ginger ale. Well, I don't like it. And my children don't like it. They're like, ew. So we did find a store that sells Vernors, and so I bought some when they had it on sale, so I hide it. I hide it in my cupboard up here. So that works. This is a Play-Doh tin. These I keep in here because they're my favorite, and then nobody drinks them because nobody goes this cupboard. So it's kind of like mom's hidden cupboard. Along with this one, they don't usually touch too much on there. And then this one is our, it's got my mixer and glass measuring cups there. And up on top is, this is just extra. I keep like matches over there, candles. This is like extra fuel things. I know I used this like one time and I thought, I'll use that if the power ever goes out. So that's kind of what's up there. I think we have mice stuff over here. I know, that's scary. We have a couple of cookbooks that I don't usually use, and then in the back is like mice poison. So yeah, gross. You never know. And then I do have a tall pantry. I can walk in. It's not perfection, but this is real in this here. So I keep my aprons in it. Hung up over here. I have my big containers of foil and plastic wrap, and I keep my potatoes and onions there. And then I get these big containers here from Sam's Club, and these work really well for storing things in, like my rice and flour and sugar. So that's what I keep in those big things. The glass jars here on the floor, that is like instant potatoes. There's chocolate granola. Need to go shopping, so it's not super full. This is usually cereal here. We have our tortillas and all of our tostadas. I get chips. These are extra paper towels. I know it's not super clean. These are chips again that we eat. We go to pasta and rices, more flours, sugars, baking stuff, puddings for things. And up on the top is like my roaster, paper plates, those kind of things that we don't usually use. And then these are all dried beans. And those up front are actually, I got those really cheap. They're sweet tea, and so I got them for summertime. So it's not, I don't have it all organized into little tiny containers now like I used to, because I do things a whole lot different down here because of the humidity and the way I have to store food. So usually when I open it up, my sugars and flours, I usually keep them closed in a tight container like the glass jars or those buckets, and that works good. So, okay, I'm trying to get anything else in my kitchen. I don't keep many things on the floor. I like my microfiber rug here. It's like smushy. That's for that. I bought this one at Big Lots. I think over by the door I have the other big one, but that's it. I don't like to keep anything on the floor because I have to clean it up. It's even hard for me to keep these stools because I have to sweep around them every day. It's so much easier to clean when you don't have anything on your floors, trust me. And so now I can take the time to take out the hand broom and sweep around the bar stools and things like that. So, but if you're looking to get rid of all the craziness, get rid of things, pitch things, and so have less things in your house so that you can enjoy more time doing things. So, okay, so that's my living room, my dining room, and my kitchen. And then the next one I'll do like my hallways, bathrooms, and then I'll do the bedrooms, and then we have a family room downstairs. So I hope you guys enjoy your day, and then just know that if you look and go, oh my gosh, you have so much stuff and blah, 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 and you don't, that's okay, because I didn't either. Go watch my other video. It doesn't have much. It's just a season in life that I'm able to do these things now where I could never do it before. So, okay. I love you guys, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. See you soon.